Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we're back with another episode of Stellaris. Yay! Where we last left off, we'd been pretty much expanding just along the outer rim of the galaxy. And when I say expanding, I generally mean checking things out with our survey ship. We're ready for war, almost. What I want to do is have all my assault armies ready. So what we are going to need to do, we're obviously going to need to rename this ship the Taco Truck. And how are we doing on leaders? We still have a leader here, right? Nishimura? Alright. Because it's kind of pointless to have a science ship without a leader. So, let's go for survey speed. That seems pretty good. So, Fabina Caseta, you can head out and start surveying around here. Although maybe it would be good to get one of them down here. Well, we've discovered what's there. Really no discussion with these guys? Keep this brief. You're xenophobic materialists. Okay, Mushroom Men. Well, you're equivalent, so we don't have much to worry about from you, which is good. I don't want to worry about much of anything. And things slowly ticking by. One thing I will do, with the suggestion for the spacebar, I'm not sure if military installations make much sense for that, but I like the idea of calling our observation posts, at least this one, the spacebar. We can call other ones the space pub, the space restaurant, giving them little welcoming names for the aliens instead of just random observation names. Now, we do have the option to switch over to aggressive observation. I'm not going to switch to technological enlightenment right now because it's expensive. It's going to take 5 society research and 5 energy a turn until we get them up there. So we're a little ways before doing that because I don't want to dump 5 energy down the drain while we're at war. I'd rather wait that out. We're still superior to him. That's good. Leave that be for now. I have a feeling that's the Taco Truck coming in contact with that. Level 3 anomaly. So let's see if I bet the Jurassic Quark could probably take care of that. 15%? It's still not great, but we'll do it. And then where is the fish and chips? Where are you at, fish and chips? You're heading out that way. All right. That sounds fine and dandy. We've almost got our armies done. So what I'll do with them is have them sort of rally at Sirius. Because the war plan here's the strategic analysis of the situation. We're going to throw all our ships into Contham here. Clear out any and all stations they have there. Doesn't look like they have any. And then roll in with our troops, capture the planet, move on to their capital, and then they should theoretically be ready to surrender once we land forces on their capital. We shall see. We've encountered some form of alien vessels in the Sol system. Really?
Construction complete.
Oh, I got some hair jabbing into my eye, and it is not comfortable. Were these the guys we just met? Yeah. Well, they're so far away. At this moment, I'm not really concerned about anything that they're going to be doing. Oh, I'm sitting here saying, why are these armies taking so long to build? It's because the game's paused. Nothing's getting built there. That is one of the many things I do wrong in this game. Leaving it paused all the time. Whoops. Huh. I'm gonna say colony development speed seems like a good tech to go for. Governor Valentina Velasco has died at the age of 63. That's pretty young, Governor. Were you a substance abuser? Let's go ahead and recruit a new one. And we'll probably want agrarian upbringing. Hans Bauer, the farmer. All right. We should be so close. Yay! All right. Let's get, thank you. Let's get our armies up. Now, I don't think we have any good attachments for them. So that's fine. Let's get ourselves, oh, well, we probably won't be getting a general then. Which is all right. All right, and now let's grab those two fleets and send them up over here to join in with them. And well, that's good. They're relatively equidistant away from Sirius. And then once they make it there, we'll be all set to go with the invasion. Now, when it comes to this event, we should probably read it. As the Jurassic Quark passed through the asteroid belt on its way to 11109L, Science Officer Nahi reported that the ship experienced a number of sudden gravitational shifts. Ever curious, Nahi dispatched a number of probes to scan the debris field to discern the cause. Well, it turns out that the culprit is a number of gravity generators of old alien make, sputtering on dying energy resources and with their polarities inverted. They occasionally spew reverse gravity into the void, though not with enough energy focus or not with enough force to cause any serious harm. Having problems with my words today. Looks like we got some stuff out of that, so that's good. There we go. We've got a lot of physics banked up here. I like that. Why, we should have the colony development speed increase in no time. Have we got all of our troop ships yet? Not even close. They're coming, though. Hi! Where are you from? You floating gas bags? Oops. That's actually a good idea. Oh! So you're just returning the favor. Okay, good. Now, you're probably sensing some stuff going on along the borders here. Jurassic Quark is ready to continue exploration, so let's send him out that way. We'll send the taco truck to do these two systems just because, you know, they're closer. And in my headcanon, they're going to be safer. The fish and chips is going to be, you know, pressing into the core, basically. Good. Frontier outpost done way out here. What? We were building a frontier outpost way out here? I mean, I guess we got plenty of minerals out here. That should be okay. We can take our constructor ship and at least get started on the power. We got plenty of minerals, so let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Right? And then let's do that. And then let's do that. Oh. What a waste of time. Those are the guys of the late medieval. These guys we might try doing some more aggressive work on. What's their planet type anyway? Tundra world. I won't mind pulling them in and having them do all the hard work living on tundra worlds. Where are my other transports? They should be coming in slowly but surely, I guess. Well, Where are you? Yeah, you're coming. Okay. That's good. You guys should be coming up soon. Oh, we'd have to do it that way. Gotcha. Merge together. And I think we're ready to declare war. So, when it comes to declaring war in this game, it's pretty simple compared to other Paradox games. You don't need any special causa belli or reason to go to war. You just have to be, you know, not wanting to get along with these guys. So let's go into the declare war. Now, we could vassalize them, but like I say, I don't think a vassalization is quite the right thing to do. We should be able to get that within 100 war score, and we can. So that's good. Let's declare war. Let's grab the first strike force and send them on into Contham. And from a recording perspective, I think it makes sense. Like, I might put breaks in, but I will keep the same war within the same episode, even if they tend to run a bit long in that case. We're fine here. Alright, you can then go and survey that system. Just because, you know, it's nice to see the full war as it happens. Alright, and we do have a planetary body here, but it's not much of a defended system. It's basically just the planet. So they must have recently colonized this place and haven't had a chance to do some good development on it. But I would imagine now that their fleets are getting engaged somewhere, and the answer to that is no. That is just some crystalline entities.
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay. That's definitely the enemy, but we're going to have to get these guys out the way. So head on over there. Where are you coming? You are coming into Alpha Centauri. Now, we don't really have much in the way of defenses anywhere, other than, of course, Earth with their shipyard. Oh, and Asher with their shipyard as well. So these two are fine. They can come in here and bomb the living crap out of Alpha Centauri if they want. That system, I wouldn't necessarily say is the shining jewel of the human empire. We can have it bombed and we'll survive just fine. Sorry to any Mindosians out here, but them's the breaks, guys. So we are slowly bombing this planet down. Now we can see here we've got 2 levels of orbital bombardment allowed, which are based upon our orbital bombardment policies. Now we could swap her over to full, which means we can bomb down fortifications quicker, but at the very least, I'm pretty sure other races won't like it when we do it, because we get this terror bombing diplomatic malice from, like, bombing planets, and I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's affected on the level of bombing that you do. So at this stage, I think just leaving it on these 2 levels should be fine. Let's grab the transport fleet and tell them to enter orbit over here.
Research complete.
What do we got? Coil guns, that is good news, but it is obviously too late for the war. I guess we'll go nuclear missiles. Nukes. I should have looked at that, although it's probably over here. Yeah, we got a lot of unemployed people there. Anybody here? Nope. Good. Anybody here? It better not be. Freaking Earth better be running just fine. Can we really get this upgraded to a Betherian plant too? Well, let's do it! I really should have been doing this. Paying attention. No. We're not enslaving all the humans on Earth. That would be a funny twist. But no, we don't have the slavery tolerance to enslave all the humans on Earth. Sorry for the silence there. I was off in my own little world. It's a fun place sometimes. How's the defense coming? We almost got that worn down. And let's take a look at these guys. So what have we got? We've got Talented Arctic Preference. Thank you. Collectivist Militarist Spiritualist. Alright. Good enough. How's the situation in Alpha Centauri? Well, it's taken them a little while to bomb us down. Let's take a look at our ships while we've got a chance to. They've got blue lasers and a whole schwack ton of shields, so they are not defending against our mass drivers because they're not using any armor. Then we got a little bit of shields. Might not be a bad idea to get more, but that's very, very situational, and it's why I like having generally, you know, well put together ships. Well put together. Who wouldn't rather have well put together ships, right? Taco truck. I mean, granted, I probably ignored the warnings that you were being attacked. And why retreat to someplace where you know that there's going to be even more crystalline entities? I think these guys who came back from the void are suicidal. Let's send you home. And in fact, let's we'll just enter orbit and we'll repair you. What do we got? What, that needs to be repaired? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I did see 60. Is this? That's just 2 more Corvettes? Alright. So they're just building up their fleet. Which is fine. I don't think they'll get anywhere near us. And the plan here, obviously, is to just push for their capital. If they want to bombard Mindos, they can go right ahead. Again, I feel bad for the people there. They've just gotten over the alien purges, but we've received a communique from the Andnoran Star Nation. Minions of the wise overlord Gorjabsim. Our aim is to improve ourselves through the use of technology. Whether you agree with these goals or not, we trust you will remain amicable neighbors. Yeah, we're not going to be held back. Where are they? Over here? That's not them, is it? No, that's the Bilnot Consortium. We've talked to those guys before. Andorran Star Nation. With the, my word. It's a very interesting sounding species with the squid logo.
Anomaly found.
Well, it's gonna be, that's as best as we're gonna get it. She is our best scientist, so, you know. Okay, let's boost that so we can bomb this down a little quicker. I want to get our troops landed before too long here. We haven't really put much tech into our troops. And we don't have a leader. It would probably be good to get one. I realize it'll put us over our leader cap. Who do we fire? It's all these scientists. I might wind up just disbanding the taco truck, come to think of it, and getting Fabina here, you know, retired. We do need a general. And I don't necessarily think we need 3 science ships. something to mull over, I guess. I don't know. It feels like something I should probably rectify now. Although, to be perfectly honest, I doubt we're going to lose this fight. So, let's invade, shall we? Hit that attack button. And now our troops are going to deploy down, as you can see. Represented nicely in the galactic map. And then the combat viewer here, which is, you know, relatively similar to EU4 siege views, which is basically what planetary combat is. We have secured the planet. Yay! So let's take a look at the surface. We've got nobody doing anything. People probably relatively unhappy. And all of our armies here, you can see little bits of damage tick. We hardly took any damage here. That's good news. I'm going to be embarking everybody back once they repair their losses. But in the meantime, let's get the first strike fleet on into their capital system. Now, when you capture a planet, you can safely remove all of your troops off of it, and I'm not sure that that makes sense to me. I understand that it's a lot like in EU4, where you capture a province and then you can freely move around. But I mean, we're talking planets here. How can you possibly control a planet without any troops on it during a war? That's not your planet, obviously. Alright, the Jurassic Quark? Yes. Reports that they've been unable to find anything to deliver on the promised finds. Science Officer Nahi is distraught and apologizes for the mistake. Don't worry, you've done many good things for the Human Galactic Union. Missing out on one thing, while it is slightly disappointing, is perfectly understandable. Let's send you out there, and Nahi will be ready to move shortly. We'll send her. We'll continue along the rim with her. And then the taco truck is coming back.
Hostile fleet detected.
Yeah, 2 more corvettes. So they're sending as many ships as they can into Alpha Centauri in a vain hope to not only bomb it down quicker, but to be a match for me. Unfortunately for them, we're about to remove any and all ability for their ships to be built, I hope.
Survey complete.
Let's start cleaning this place out.
Evading hostile fleet.
Where? Mining drones. Don't evade them, but go here instead. Oh, and Ernesto Velasquez, or Velasco, is about to level himself up to level 5 as well. 2 level 5 scientists. A little research station? I don't think you'll be researching much anymore. And hopefully just by taking these 2 planets, they'll be happy and fine with us. And then we won't have to invade Kogan, but we will see. We're only at 33%. I don't know if they will just give up that easily. Although once you land on somebody's planetary home system, that's kind of it.
Hostile fleet engaged.
What do we got? Oh, yeah.
Research complete.
For a second, I thought that was a science ship, and I was going to say, that's a lot of enemy vessels. And I realized that's also a lot of friendly vessels. And, oh yes.
Situation log updated.
We have a war we're fighting. Who could forget that? I guess we'll get defensive platforms up because, you know, we probably should. And we'll actually, what we can do is use the taco truck here to if we just tell you to repair, actually, you'll go to Sirius to repair, and that is beautiful. The survey of Feldazir 2 has revealed that certain regions of the planet are home to primitive alien proto-civilizations. Neolithic, so we got some Stone Age peoples on this continental world.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Once we get the ability to... What do we got? Combat, good. To genetically modify. So I've been reading into what to do with presentience and things of that nature. We can get in there and genetically modify them to
Hostile
suit
fleet
our
detected.
needs, which I'm really not against. 2 more. So this fleet should be getting up in power. We're still more powerful, though. So that's good. And critically, we're more powerful than their home shipyard. That's what we need to make sure of more than anything. So let's go and take care of that now. We should also be able to involve this Corvette. Let's see if they've adjusted their designs at all. They haven't. So our kinetic weapons, our coil guns, if I remember correctly, nope, just medium mass drivers. Our level 1 guns should be able to tear through those ships.
Hostile fleet engaged.
But let's see how it's... So we're going to go for the mining station first. And hopefully we can just clear that
Hostile
before
fleet
we
engaged.
engage
System
other
survey complete.
stations, and that is not the case.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation
Although we'll get that
log
mining
updated.
station down. Hey, you're starving? Oh, well, you're being bombed, so... Yeah, that is gonna happen. I don't know if we can repair while being bombed. Are there any other just blank food tiles we can move to? Yes. Well, that will give us 1 more food, right? So now we're just at a -1. And then we'll plop you there. And we should be able to keep people fed, I hope. In the meantime, yeah, so we're chewing through their Corvettes like they're nothing. And we haven't lost a single ship yet. Now, I'm kind of expecting that to change with the attack on the space station here. But with our shields... You know,
Construction complete.
we're able to keep our ships nicely alive. Oh, you repaired it that quickly? So we're back to eating again? Okay, that's good. Oh, that poor planet. I would not want to live there if I were them. That is for sure. While we're waiting, let's get these guys embarked up and get our transport fleet over here.
Situation log
Because
updated.
sooner than later, we're going to be ready to take their colony. So if we take a look, they do have relatively good defenses, so we'll go ahead and crank the bombing up to middle. And it's pretty much a full planet. So yay for us. We should have the fish and chips here sitting around not doing much. We do have a habitable world. Let's go scope that sucker out. The Stone Age primitives. Of course, that makes sense. Let's survey up to there. Maybe not. Well, I think there might be enemies there. I don't really remember. And... yeah, we're at 77% already, so once we get our troops landed... No. We're definitely winning this fight. Holfear, if you want to come and bomb your old planet... oh, you're just a science ship. I see. Taco truck is
Ships
repairing.
upgraded. Construction complete.
Have we got... oh, we do too. Excellent. Okay. Well, let's take the taco truck and start researching some of the some of the debris that we've created during this war. There we go.
Anomaly found.
A mid-sized vessel. Research that ship. I'm too funny. We might as well call the Gal Supzek observation post something else? How about the Space Lounge? Come on up, aliens, and see what humanity has to offer. How's the bombing coming? We are still like 1,000, well, 1,800 points away. It's going to be a little while. Taco truck coming in, and the enemy fleet is still bombing Alpha Centauri, or Mindos. So, yeah, that's it. Active scans of Sarek 8 have picked up what appears to be a large ship deep inside the atmosphere of the gas giant.
Situation.
Bring it on up! Research that right now, and then we will finish off surveying the system. Science ship coming on in to do some research. I guess we can get you guys into orbit. Now you can see the little warning here. That's letting you know that, you know, because of the defensive installations on the planet, you're probably not going to succeed in your attack. You should wait until your fleet is done bombing. Which, you know, makes sense. That is a very tiny system that we've got surveyed. And I guess we might as well start clearing out the sector of space that will soon to be our northern frontier. And we can probably kick this up to speed too, as well. I don't think the AI is going to be doing much. I think their whole plan of attack is to just totally ruin Mindos's day and hope that that's enough for us to say, oh no, the war's over. But it's not. Not even close. And my plan for the people up north, thankfully nobody's declaring war on us, that's good, is to sector these guys off immediately and let them run and do their thing.
Construction complete.
I'm not going to enslave them. We're not a slave build. So no matter what we do, if we involve slavery, people are not going to be pleased. And desert and arid, that's not very helpful. I think it'll just be better to leave these guys as conquered. We might run into issues and factions and things we'll have to take care of, but you know what? That's part of the fun.
Research complete.
Obviously, if you don't want to deal with factions, just enslave people. Eventually that will be fixed. Hopefully sooner than later, because right now slavery is just kind of a set it and forget it type deal. Probably assist research, actually. I really like, especially with 3 science ships and 3 colonies, we can have a science ship for each colony assisting research. In a masterful display of engineering, the team under Science Officer Nahi has managed to gently raise the derelict ship on... Oh, what are you? You are the Jurassic Quark. To the gas giant's upper atmosphere. Despite its age, the ancient cruiser is in remarkably good condition, and we have restored power to its systems. No trace of the original crew remain, but we have brought over our own and commissioned the ship into the fleet. We've got a cruiser. Now that does put us over our fleet limit. So we are going to be spending a little bit. But here's our new flagship, ladies and gentlemen. We've got... It's an interesting build. We've got nothing but reactors, and then some red lasers and point defense, and warp drive level 1. So, not really fitting in at all with the way our fleet is structured, but we'll go ahead and send them on over. Have them join up with the 1st Strike Force. Too late to really do anything for the war, but it is going to make a nice flagship. We got some more wars going on, which is absolutely understandable. Science Officer Ernesto Velasco has leveled up and gained the trait Expertise in Industry. Well, isn't that neat? Is there any... We've got a spaceport here, so yeah, so really the only way to get our naval capacity up is going to be more pops or more stations. And let's hope... for the stations, I guess. That'll be the easiest way to go about doing this. Are we done bombing this planet? We are. My god. Let's set it back to normal speed. Pause this sucker. We have detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Yorg Shandar. Let's scope that place out. That is a long way out. We are a very long way from researching them, but thankfully... What were these guys? Bronze Age? Bronze Age. We've got plenty of time to shift our borders out that way. So that's good. We should take our forces and invade. No warning this time, so we're pretty confident that this is going to be a easy attack. 230 health, 230 morale, up against 200. So our troops are slightly better. We are researching both of those, right? And there they go in the little drop pods.
System survey complete.
That's fine. The Seric system is done, so we will head you over this way. Now, obviously, with this being the capital system, they're going to have far more in the way of potential defensive armies. So we've got two different types of armies here that I might as well go over. We've got actual built defensive military units, the first, second, and third defensive contingent. And then we've got these guys, just these regular armies. If we take a look at, say, Earth, we can see here that we've got the colonial, or the first colonial garrison, and then a bunch of potential armies. So when somebody invades, these potential armies turn into, real physical armies.
Enemy planet secured.
That's that for that. Let's see if you guys are ready to accept peace. Nope. We will have to occupy. All right. Maybe they'll come up to us and surrender. What I will do... There we go. So your victory is only yet another test of our faith. In the end, the true believers will prevail. The best possible outcome. We've won the bloody war. Let's take and embark all of these guys and take a look at our new possessions. So, over here on Kogan 3, we have... A little bit of a ice planet going on. Up on Contham, we know what we've got here. We got some power plants and things of that nature. And then over here on the capital, the former capital of these guys, we've got a relatively well-built system as well. Good news all around. And that war only lasted like 40 minutes. Not even. More like 30 minutes. Whew. But as you can see, we are above the direct controlled planets limit. We're going to have to definitely take care of that. Did you make it here? You did. Well, no, not really. You are there. Okay. So we're going to tell you, instead, to head back to Earth. We're going to tell you to head back to Earth. How come we can't move you? Okay, we can move you. Good. I don't know why that was locked, but it was. So let's get you moving to Earth, and then we need to take our transport ships here and split them up. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, which is good. We can take that fleet and send them home to Earth. We can take Cancel that. We're not renaming Sol. Then we can split this fleet, take the 5th, and send them home to Sirius. And then take the last one. Where are you? Is that you? Nope, it's you. And land you guys on Mindos. There we go. So we'll spread out our army that way. We will need to sector this area off, so let's do that right away. Go to planets, go to create new sector. Obviously, their former capital is going to be the capital system of the sector. And then we'll include a few systems in the sector to help them out. So we will go ahead and finish that. The Hulfasa, I don't think that's quite what I want to call this. I think for now, we'll call it the Hulfir sector. And we can... We need leaders. We desperately need leaders. Right, well, we are going to need a leader for that sector. So, who can we give up? Have you got a governor? I don't mind that, though. What about you? We will change you. There's got to be a way to remove you, right? No, we can't. All right, well, what we will do... Thomas Schaefer. That's who we want to run our sector. Thomas Schaefer. There you go. You've been promoted. Congratulations. And so the sectors will do their thing and pay you tax is basically how those work. The AI isn't really fleshed out at the moment, but you know what? I'm not that concerned. Looks like our fleet capacity has gone up with the inclusion of all of those guys, which is good. And it looks like the Andor Star Nation is starting up an alliance pact with the United Lolanhedra systems. Where are them? Right here. So those two guys. Those two guys are teaming up. I don't think those guys will be friendly to us anytime soon. We do have an embassy with these guys, and I think with these guys as well, right? No, but we might want to do that. And then these guys... Oh, they just have an embassy with the Golden Compact as well. That could get a little tricky. We might run into potential issues with them. You're still researching. Right on. And our other science ship, the Taco Truck, is finishing up the debris research. And there we go. There we have it. The Human Galactic Union has spread ever so slightly. Is there anything else we need to do at the moment? I don't think so. I think with the victory celebration happening on Earth, Asher and Mindos, especially on Mindos, now that they're not being bombed, they are not pleased about things. Let's repair the buildings here. Take a look. We'll get our food production back up, and then we can start making that a better place to live for humanity. That's looking decent enough. Well, decent enough. We don't have any buildings built there. And Earth could use a bit of love too. But we'll sort that out next episode. So, with that, thumbs up if you have enjoyed today's episode. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.